Good morning students. Today I am going to start your exercise 5.3, that is derivatives of implicit function. But first I want to say you that you must have done practice of chain rule. Okay, you need a good command over this. Differentiation, very interesting and easy topic, and always sure question will be coming of 4 marks in the exam, but you need a lot of practice of this one. Okay, so chain rule, that is the basic concept. Okay, question directly will not come that chain rule you solve it, it is only the basics. So but you need to practice a lot how you are going to solve. Now question may come like how this topic is derivatives of implicit function. So just what we were solving till now, that was derivatives of explicit function. Explicit function means what? Explicit function means directly function will be given in the form of function of x, means you can separate it. Okay, that one example I am saying you, that y equal x plus sin x plus ex. So directly this function is function of x, you can directly find the derivative dy by dx. So you are going to directly dy by dx, d by dx of x is 1 plus d by dx of sin x is cos x, d by dx of ex, that is your answer. Okay, this is called what we studied explicit. Now implicit function means it may come like function of xy equal a constant, means you can't separate it. One example I am giving you for that, and you need to understand this also, that if you are going to d by dx of y square, so it will be, you will say 2y, not only 2y. Now this is not function of x, dy, differentiate with respect to x, 2y into dy by dx you will be writing. Simply if it comes to dy by dx of y cube, you will be writing it 3y square into what? dy by dx, because this is y. Okay, one example of the function I am giving you, that a good example, so you will know. If function is coming xy plus y square is equal 10x plus y, and question is find dy by dx, find dy by dx. So this function is not your explicit function, this function is called implicit function, because directly you can't write in the form of y equal fx. This is mixed function. How you get dy by dx? Both the side you do dy by dx. dy by dx of xy plus y square is equal dy by dx of 10x plus y. This is yours. Okay, so now you are going to dy by dx of xy. dy by dx of xy means uv rule will be there, product rule will be there. dy by dx of y square is equal dy by dx of 10x plus dy by dx of y. So we are going to xy uv rule. First I am differentiating x, y as it is. Y, differentiation of x is 1 plus now what is yours? X as it is, and differentiation of y will be dy by dx. Differentiation of y is dy by dx plus dy by dx of y square with respect to x, so it will be 2y, but not only 2y, you need to write dy by dx is equal, and this function is already of x, so directly 10x ka you must have learnt all. Very important, you need to learn the formula is 10x sec square x. Don't just see the formula and write, you need to learn. Okay, plus dy by dx. Now you need to find out dy by dx, so take one side dy by dx terms. So dy by dx taking common, what will be there here? Common x, here dy by dx common means plus 2y, and from that side dy by dx is minus 1 is equal what left here? Sec square x, and independent of dy by dx one term is y there, so minus y. So what is your dy by dx? Your answer will be sec square x minus y by what is your x plus 2y minus 1. This is your answer. Okay, that is okay, understood well. If it is implicit function, how you are going to solve it. Okay, exercise 5.3, but very less questions are NCERT. I will send you more extra questions. You need a good practice of this one. One more example I am giving you, a good example is there, what that your that is your function is ex plus ey is equal ex plus y. Okay, and you need to prove that dy by dx is equal minus e raised to power y minus x. This is your, okay, so how you are going to do this is just, you can't separate it, so both the side differentiating. Directly I am differentiating. Differentiation of ex is ex, so it will be ex plus differentiation of ey is ey, but y is not the function of x, so I need to write dy by dx is equal e raised to power x plus y means I will be writing e raised to power x plus y, but I need to differentiate x plus y. So 1 plus dy by dx, y ka differentiation dy by dx. Okay, that is. Now I will be writing what that your take common, dy by dx common. So dy by dx common, what it is there, e raised to power y, and here if I will multiply, the coefficient will be e raised to power x plus y. So I am taking it equal now into 1 this e raised to power x plus y, this minus ex, it will go that side. This is the only calculation I have done. dy by dx common, इसको open कर दिया था बेटा, ex plus y plus ex plus y dy by dx. Then I transpose dy by dx that side, two terms I combine, so this will be the result. Now dy by dx is coming what? It's coming e raised to power x plus y minus ex by e raised to power y minus ex plus y. But I need to prove what? I need to prove minus e raised to power y minus x. It's not coming here, so I need to use what function is given. Your function, see equation first. Ex plus y can be written as ex plus ey. So instead of ex plus y, I will be writing what? Ex plus ey minus ex. I substitute that value. Ey minus ex plus y की जगह क्या रख दिया? Ex plus ey, मतलब minus ex minus ey. So you will see what that cancelling out. And what is ey cancelling out? So what it is, your ey by minus ex, so it will be minus e raised to power y minus x, hence proved. So question may come in this form also. Okay, learn a different kind of question is there, and what that implicit function. Okay, and you need to learn this step only. I just want that you open it. If you are not getting it, you open and transpose dy by dx part one side, and that is okay. This is your derivative of implicit function. One more there in this same exercise it is given derivatives of inverse trigonometric function. That also I am going to take. Listen now. One more topic given in this exercise, derivatives of inverse trigonometric functions. Okay, so already see this is actually chapter 2, inverse trigonometric function, and chapter 1 and chapter 2 are both related, so I have not started. So directly you can use the formulas and you can start this exercise. So what that these are the function whose domain and range you need to understand in chapter 2. We will explain it thoroughly in that chapter. Here you need to learn the formulas. What that derivatives of inverse trigonometric function can be written as ITF. Inverse I, trigonometric T, and function F. So inverse trigonometric function are read as ITF. Okay, derivatives are given in their domain. Okay, so d by dx of sine inverse x is 1 by root 1 minus x square, and d by dx of cos inverse x, just you need to put negative sign, minus 1 by root 1 minus x square. So easy to learn. Okay, d by dx of tan inverse x is 1 by 1 plus x square. So d by dx of tan का opposite क्या है? Cot inverse x. How I am reading it? Cot minus 1 sign is there as power. So cot inverse x, we are writing like that, is equal minus 1 by 1 plus x square. D by dx of sec inverse x is 1 by mod x root x square minus 1. Condition is mod x is greater than 1. That is actually I said in their domain. You will be reading more in chapter 2. Okay, this formulas will work for this exercise. Okay, so that is positive. So cosec inverse is negative. Means sine inverse x you are learning, tan inverse x you are learning, sec inverse x. If you have learnt, cos inverse is the negative of this sine inverse x, derivative of cos inverse is negative of sine inverse x, derivative of cot inverse x is negative of derivative of tan inverse x, derivative of cosec inverse x, negative of derivative of sec inverse x. So 3 you are learning, 3 you can easily learn. So if you want to know how we are going at, see I am giving you derivative of this one, how we are going to derive, just see you need to prove that if d by dx of sine inverse x is equal to 1 by root 1 minus x square, how it came. So we will be saying let what y is my function is sine inverse x. Okay, that is. So if y equals sine inverse x, the inverse function's property is that I can write sine y equal x, means sine y, that is the property. Sine, if it is inverse, means you can write it sine of y equal x. If y is given sine inverse x, you can write sine, you can take this side, sine of y equal x. Okay, so now if I am going to differentiate both the side, take differentiation both the side, sin y का differentiation क्या हो जाएगा? cos y. अब ये y है तो you need to multiply y का भी differentiation dy by dx और x का differentiation 1. तो dy by dx क्या हो गया बेटा? dy by dx हो गया 1 by cos y. Okay, in their appropriate domain. So I am not discussing that much about, okay, domain and range we are going to study in chapter 2. I am just telling you how it came, okay. cos y dy by dx equal 1, so dy by dx हो गया 1 by cos y, और आप इसको लिख सकते हो 1 by root 1 minus sin square y. You all know this identity, cos square y plus sin square y equal 1. So cos y को हम क्या लिख सकते हैं, under root of 1 minus sin square y, okay. So now I got what, dy by dx I got is equal 1 by root 1 minus what is your sin square y, and sin y equal x, तो sin y को हम x लिखेंगे तो 1 minus x square. So I proved it that dy by dx, और y क्या है हमारा, y हमारा nothing else but y फंक्शन हमने क्या लिया, sin inverse x. तो डेरिवेटिव ऑफ sin inverse x is what you got, root 1 minus x square. The simpler way I explained it, that is nothing. इसको y assume कर लिया, हमारा फंक्शन है sin inverse x. If ये इन्वर्स का प्रॉपर्टी है y equal sin inverse x, तो sin y क्या आएगा, x आएगा. Differentiate both the side, then I can cos y I can write, और sin y actually क्या था, x, तो I substitute it x square. तो d by dx of sin inverse minus 1 we put here power it, sin inverse x is 1 by root 1 minus x. Similarly you can prove of cos inverse x, tan inverse x, everything, okay. So learn it. Now how we are going to do the questions of this one, very important. For this all the trigonometric identities of 11th class must be on your tips, must be